Once you've completed the setup wizard, the next major piece that you want to get done is the import of your data. In this video, we'll walk you through the data import process. This idea actually came directly from our users. A lot of them were complaining about the amount of time it took to import all of their past event data and upcoming event data with other softwares. A lot of them don't have a way to do that efficiently. So this idea came directly from our users. We decided to come up with a way to do that efficiently and quickly. We have a simple Excel tool where you basically download a template file and you fill that in with all of your upcoming events and just simply upload the file. I would also recommend, you have to include all of your upcoming events. I would also include everything that you have done in the past year. The reason for that is that in the dashboard, there's a lot of metrics that compare your current year to your past year. So you want to have all of your upcoming events, and I would recommend the past year of data just so you can get a better glimpse at how your business is doing. When you download the template here, it's basically just a very simple Excel file. It's just a setup for the columns. This is what it would look like, nothing fancy. I completed an example here for the video purposes. You'll see that it's just the first and last name of your customers, their email, their phone number, the start date and end time of the event. And you see here I kept the format consistent. This is the thing that really causes most of the issues for people, is that they put it in all kinds of weird formats. Just keep it consistent and the tool will be able to pick it up just fine. Then you'll see that there's a column for the total cost of the event. That's the total cost to your customer. There's another column for the amount paid if less than the total cost. So what that means, just to clarify, is that if this column is blank, the import tool will assume that the total cost has been paid. So for all of your past events where it was fully paid, you'd leave this blank because that was already fully taken care of. For your upcoming events where they may have put a deposit down or paid a portion of the event, whatever they have paid so far, you would put it in this column. That way the software will know what is the total price, how much has been paid, and it can then calculate what is left as balance remaining on the event rental, and it will know how much to charge them whenever the payment's due. And then you can just put the address of the venue. So that's basically, I just did 3 here as an example with fake information. I'll import it in for you right now just to give you an idea of what it would look like. You would just click Browse, and then you would select your CSV file and just click Upload Data. Now you notice that the data I put in was for the Saturdays in February, and if you want to pop in to see if it came up, you'd see that it did. It's these 3 events with the setup and takedown time added. You can click on the event and you'll see that customer's information, the event date and time, you can set when the payment is due, the location. These are things that were pulled from the sheet, the total price, and the balance due. So in the sheet I put that $199 was already paid. It knows that there's $600 left because $799 plus minus $199 is $600, and that's the balance remaining. It calculated that for me. Now, if you had a contract, for example, for this event rental that was already signed, you would just simply drag the PDF file right into this box, and it would store it with this event. That's pretty much it. One other thing I like to point out is if you go back to the data import, let's say I go back into my file and mess with some of these data fields just to cause an error so you can see what it will look like as an example. So let's say in this email here, I make that blank, and just let's say in this event date, I change the date to something weird. I'll write error here, and I'll save this as a CSV. And let's go back into the data import tool, and I'll upload that file. This is pretty cool. The data import tool would immediately let you know exactly what is wrong with your data import file, which column is incorrect, which cell is incorrect. so that if you had input something incorrectly or you had a typo, you would know exactly where to go in the file to correct it and then try uploading the file again. That would save you a lot of time searching to see where something would be wrong, especially if you have a bigger file.